If you are diagnosed as diabetes for the first time, when you are diagnosed as diabetes for the first time, how do you consider the correspondence sure enough? It is diagnosed as diabetes, and I think that those who are probably puzzled. However, before diagnosing it as diabetes, there may be doubt of diabetes, or it may be said that blood sugar is slightly high. Several years before being diagnosed as diabetes, you possibly had some risk of becoming diabetes, as such, overweight, overeating, and overdrinking, excessive drinking of alcohol, and some cause diabetes. However, it is useless to repent it now. I improve such a life attitude and think that it is good to correspond to diabetes positively. Naturally, although I recommend you to go to a hospital and consult diabetes medical specialist, I think that it becomes further very important to improve the life of one once again by oneself. The most important point is considering once again whether there is any condition and facing diabetes and living calmly from now. Although it is also important to know that the various complications related to diabetes in the future will happen. First of all, I think it is important to consider one's life attitude to diabetes step by step. The present situation of diabetes. Speaking generally, I think there are many diabetic patients. Now, those who may be diabetes are about 10 million. And if those who may have diabetes also included, it is said that they exceed about 20 million people. This shows that 1 of 6 persons is diabetes, and more, 1 of 5 adult Japanese is diabetes. About 20% or more of Japanese adults are the diabetic patients, and it is never rare illness. In practice, many people live coexisting with diabetes respectively. If diabetes management is neglected, eventually its life will be shortened. Especially, the fearful thing will be the case that causes myocardial infarction and cerebral infarction, and it causes a person to die in the future. Moreover, it will become blind owing to diabetic retinopathy. and the kidney worsens owing to diabetes, so dialysis therapy is undergone at last. There is a risk of leg rotting and cutting. I think it is most desirable to stop the situations as early as possible.